can do it at any level, from a gentle potter round where you live to a big adventure like this. And for people who've never had the chance to get on two wheels, there's help available almost everywhere. One of the most creative initiatives is in the south side of Glasgow, Women on Wheels.
There are lots of exciting cycling projects in Glasgow already, but nothing that's focusing just for women, led by women, for women. So this was the kind of natural step. We are a group of us who are all passionate cyclists, who are all passionate about getting other women in all their diverse forms on the bike. We kind of came together to form this, and we haven't looked back since then.
It's about the joy of cycling. That's our main aim, to share that with others so that they can feel the way we do and gain the benefits, reap the benefits that we have reaped.
Signal.
If I go out for a ride in the morning, that really sets me up for the rest of the day, because even if I'm not feeling 100% in the morning, as soon as I get on my bike and go for a ride, after that ride I'm feeling fantastic.
Women on Wheels is now an integral part of the local community, and their success is to introduce cycling to those who might have never considered sitting on a saddle.
Women just understand women, they understand their barriers, they understand what's maybe going on in their head, and particularly a lot of the women that we've been getting are women from a BEME background, and a lot of our trainers are from a BEME background, so they understand each other, they understand the cultural differences, they understand what religion might say about them, they understand why they weren't able to cycle in the country that they came from.
For women who share a similar background to me, traditionally it's not really the done thing to be cycling. Sometimes there can be opposition from members of the family to it as well, so that in itself is quite an obstacle. As a Muslim woman, for me, the clothing was an issue because it had to be modest and loose and not too fitted, and that really goes against the grain when it comes to lycra and cycling.
And the benefits of biking can be as much mental as physical.
A lot of women tend not to prioritise their own physical and mental health. They're carers, they're working, they've got children, they've got responsibilities, and they tend not to put themselves first. And we're giving women an opportunity to learn something that's just for them, that lets them take control of their health and kind of get from A to B quite easily in a really kind of fun way.
It is lovely. I mean, it's really lovely. I've personally taught women initially when they come in, they're really nervous, and confidence is really the issue. You know, they don't really have the confidence to get on the bike, and then they feel it's not something that they can do. So really trying to get them to feel secure to the point where they're actually cycling and pedalling, and then you can actually see it on their face just how happy they are, and you can see their confidence grow, and you can't beat that. That's really, really rewarding.
And it's not just about pushing the pedals. This group all emphasises practical skills.
A big barrier for women is that what if I get a puncture if I'm out on a bike, so we're running maintenance classes for them, so simple things from roadside repairs to checking their gears or checking their brakes or fixing a puncture, which is probably the most likely, or even just adjusting a saddle for some women. So we're doing simple things like that. So there's no other option but to get on your bike.
I really hope that it brings more women into cycling. I want them to see how liberating it can be. I can't think of any argument against being on a bike, to be quite frank.
But at least those women on wheels have a half-decent road out here on the rough tracks of the Galloway Forest. Our bones are shaking. But it's been worth it just to spend a bit of time with Duncan